Welcome to episode whatever it is, Game Week 25 review. And just having a look at how we're getting on here. And welcome to FPL Top Dogs. Been a long time no see. Um, haven't tuned in for quite a while. But just get a recap of what's going on in the Chris Nicholson Fantasy League here. I'm coming live from Kuala Lumpur, but more like the Cameron Highlands. This is way up north in Malaysia. It's a region known for its tea making. A great location up in the hills here, um, quite some way north of Kuala Lumpur, only 180 miles from the Thailand border from Betong. Um, so that's roughly where I am. Overseas trip here, going very well. So let's just do a recap here. Share the screen. Okay, good stuff. Okay, well, today I wanted to just concentrate here on Niall Richardson. He's been doing brilliant. He's caught up a lot on the fantasy. And there was a particular game week he had Garnacho and a few other great players. So I just wanted to highlight a few things that have been going on the last few weeks. It's been quite a while, game week 16, one of probably my last regular visit, but yeah, Chip, now Richardson got 118 here. Average was a 57, made masses, total masses, 2,456 game week out of, position out of 10 odd million players. Terrific. Yeah, Foden was a good call that week. Looking at that game week 23. Yeah, Foden got the hattie, I think. I had him my dream team. Yeah, the 3-1 away to Brentford. And we've seen this week just a 1-0 to Man City at home to Brentford, which was the postponed game because of the World Club Cup. So this game we can see he even had Trippier on the bench. I think this has really restarted the season. Saka, Garnacho, Palmer, some not much in defence, but apart from San Martinez. But there you go. Haaland and Garnacho. Sometimes you just have to go with having fun in the game. And for me, I did have Garnacho for a while, but I got rid of him for that game. But for me, since I've been having more fun at the game, I've been doing better. And going a little bit against the masses. So that's a shout out there for Richie. Then game week 24, 72 from Richie. 62, that's another good green arrow for Nyler, Saliba, Ake, still with the United. Having faith in Watkins will prove to be massive. Foden, Ake, so Ake done very well for that game week. And this game week coming up now, Nyler played his free hit. Now I can understand a lot of people wanting to get in on the Liverpool action, and Diaz was a good call, so it wasn't a complete disaster. Although Jota did miss the second game that everyone was hoping to have, Luton at home. Darwin didn't play, Salah didn't play, Jota didn't play. Not many had Elliott, but he didn't play. So that 79's, it's a bit meh. You play the free hit. I think it was a calculated gamble. Lots of people have done that. For next week, the free hit, Nyler will go back to his original. Let's see how he's fixed because no Liverpool, Spurs, Luton, and I think Brentford assets. So looking at that straight away, apart from Palmer, I think Richie's and Udogi, he's got trips. Simicast might do something. Archer's chipping away now, isn't he? He scored a goal there, the 3-1. That was a good win there. Seems ages ago, that match last weekend. But yeah, he's got enough on the bench to get through. So yeah, most people would have played their trip captain or free hit. Possibly some people after the trip triple captain Haaland. I think about something like about 40 people in the Christian Nick, maybe well definitely 34 out of the 70 odd we have. They've triple captain Haaland already, so that's gone already. Um, and the free hit still there's going to be a dearth of people may have dead ended Liverpool players into this game week to go for the next one, to free hit them out and then worry about the issue in game week 27. And hopefully Salah and Darwin. I know they got bigger, Jota have bigger fish to fry, but Liverpool have loads of injury problems and they're still top of the league by 4 points. Um, I better just check the power here. Yep. Chinese New Year, so it is this week. Power back. So where was I? So like the Caroboa Cup is on Liverpool and Chelsea. Terrific. TV's on now, and they have bigger fish to fry. So that's for next game week. That's going to annoy me now. The TV. Let's just turn it off. Never mind. Don't know how to do it in the hotel here. I'll leave it. So that's the crack for game week 26. No Liverpool or Chelsea assets, so that'll be interesting. Um, Look, for Rich, so Rich is about 2.3 million. I'm just sneaked him to 2 million. I'll take that. I'll take that. Um, I'll take that at the minute. I finished 2.1 million last season, so I've got 13 odd game weeks now to get my rank back. As I was looking, I'm about 40, 52 or so off the top 18 or something in the Christian Nick. So I think it's manageable. I still have my trip cap, bench boost, and free hit left. So really got away with murder this week. I didn't cap the triple captain Haaland. How he didn't come away with two or three, at least two goals, with the Chelsea match. It was like two sitters. Normally he would be ruthless, but coming back from such a break over Christmas he's had, he's not didn't play in the World Cup. I think he's just lost that bit of sharpness, and once he gets that back, it's just going to be a freight train, unstoppable. So yeah, that was Chelsea played really well in that match. So they, they played so well that lose 2 or 3-1 still. They done very well getting the early goal. Um, I forget who scored that now. Oh, Sterling, yeah, Jackson assist. So really got away with murder. I'll take my little red arrow. I think the safety was actually 77 after the transfers are all took into account. It said on live FPL. So whatever it is, I'll take the little. I've lost about 150,000 place. I'll take it. So I'm happy enough to get away with that. Lots of people would be devastated with the bad luck with Jota and Darwin. You bring these guys in and they're not playing. It's just a freak. Um, Jota probably will miss that Caroboa Cup final, I'd say, and Darwin is pushing it. We'll see. He was ruled out, so they're all getting their ducks in a row for next week. Um, so let's have a quick look down at the Christian Nicholson anyway before I go into what I'm doing for next week. I might as well clear it up. Gomez let me down. I I was thinking about doing a -4 or even a -8, um, just to get the Jota thing and to save a free hit. But it's just sometimes luck or bravery, one or the other. So I think I'm in quite a good. Like I did take a -4. Um, eventually, I'm going to keep Richarlison and Palmer for the time being. This seems to be nailed on Richarlison now. Uh, I think going forward, I'm going to monitor Salah and I'll use the De Bruyne money to get Salah back. I just feel totally wrong. I haven't any Liverpool assets. It's crazy. Gomez, I've still got the hump with him coming on and stopping me from getting Van Heck's Brighton's clean sheet, his cameo for a couple of minutes. Um, I think he conceded when he came on as well in that Liverpool game. They were cruising, he's come on, and then I was doing the proverbial. He's come on, Liverpool are cruising. He comes on, Brentford score, and then I'm worried about him getting a -1 with goals conceded coming on with 15 minutes. I'm not convinced with Gomez, but this was just a body, a Liverpool defence. I was thinking about just getting in, that I could sneak in with the money. So I took the -4. I've I've gotten, I think it was Saliba. I was just able to afford Saliba. I have 0.0 now. I thought I better go on this guy. Just so 104.5 team value. So I just thought I'd sneak this guy in and just have something of Arsenal and then sort out up to, I think, too much in regard to Man City assets, but they're going to be good for next week because of Liverpool and Chelsea. So it's just you gotta keep these guys. But yeah, Salah for me next week if I can do another -4. I'll see how Salah is. I might leave it. The only thing I will be doing is getting Salah once I know he's fit. If he's not, I'll keep De Bruyne, and then wait free roll this week coming up, have two, and then be ready for Salah for that then. And I'm worried about Saka as well, of course. Very worried. Saka's been killing me in the dream team. Just the latest news from FPL price change on Twitter. The Liverpool clean sheet there was wiped out, and 25% of the FPL managers who owned Ellison, TA, Konate, or Robinson will mainly was TA didn't play, but I think he's injured still. Their clean sheet was wiped out for that. That was caused carnage. But Luton did go 1-0 up in that game. Um, it's 22 minutes past midnight over in the UK, so we don't know yet till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But it looked like Saka, Gross, Martinez from Villa, Haaland, and Mars will all go up in price later in the morning for you guys over there. Jota is currently predicted to drop in price tonight. He's currently costs 8.3 million, so he should be going down to 8.2. Wang and Neto could rise tonight as well. Yeah, I like either or. They look good. Wolves fixtures look brilliant. So I'm keeping an eye on Wolves and Wolves and Neto and Wang. Overnight fallers, possibly Werner, Raul from Fulham and Radu. And possibly Dallo, 5.2 million will probably rise. Julian Alvarez is very close to a drop as well. Yeah, Bakayo, Saka, and Pascal Gross. They're the ones that I'm really worried. I think he's 9 million at the minute. So what could he be now? Is this? just quickly, is he 9.1? Saka, SAK. 9. So he could rise in the next while. I'll have to consider what to do with Saka and probably leave because I'm not taking a -8 just for a 0.1. Um, so that's more or less where I am there with that. Not a bad position. -4 is acceptable. Van Heck, as you can see, I've got rid of a Stupian for Saliba. Um, really, I've gone in on two Arsenal defenders. I think I'm in a good place now. They just score too many goals, these guys. I think Gabriel is the leading defender with the most goals. So happy enough with this. This should be fine. That should get me a green arrow for next week. Touch wood. I think I'll go with Haaland to have more fun. I'm not sure where Haaland is. It's very risky always going against him, but I think I just want to have more fun with United. No, I'm United now. I feel the United vibe and plenty on the bench to come back for the following week. Should be fine. Um, for the Christie Nicholson, John C. Halpin still leading the way. Now, of course, there's the Joey Commando Neenan. As I take a slug of coffee, and the sun is getting higher in the sky over here. Time for breakfast soon. With Joey's fine. Look, I'll see him possibly March or in the summer whenever I can. We'll have a chit chat, and he'll receive this trophy from last season, and the monies or whatever, and then we'll be fine, and he'll be back in the Christie. If he wants, it's fine. For next season, this season is just it's just my own failing, I suppose. Should have had more patience, maybe, but anyway, it is what it is, and me and Joey will be fine in the future. There's no worry about that. But, so um, let's see now. So John C. Halpin is 93. So my 70 versus these. Look, I think he's had Saka. Saka's just a killer. Anyone with Saka. Watkins. I'm happy to have Watkins in Highland, but the Saka is just it's a massive hole in my team and Virgil van Dijk. So I think the thing about John C is he's got this sort of versatility about his play. He's kind of off the template, but he's kind of honest. He really toes that line very, very well. So as you can see, loads of people with triple captain. For me, just want to have more. Bless you, wifey. Um, Fergie Walsh, they're having a good season as well. 84. Again, the Saka thing. Gordon, interesting. Cunha is all the rage now. Another one forgot to mention there, Wang. So, will his minutes be threatened under? I don't think so. I think he's now at number 9. Um, Emerson, Gabriel, good stuff from Fergie Great Guns Walsh. He has a chance. There's like 23 is a nice little lead, but Great Guns has got all them chips. If he can just somehow be a stalking horse here, for as long as he can, without using his chips, this could be Fergie's season. He a few seasons ago, I think about 3 seasons ago, he led something like 18 game weeks in a row. It was crazy. But fell away a little bit at the end. So he has the experience and the know-how, and he won't get carried away with this stuff. So I think John is a Liverpool fan and Fergie is Arsenal. Dara Hunt is having a great season here. I think Dara is a footballer for Armour and that side of things. Our resident FPL top dogs, Egghead. Um, let's have a look. I hope that's okay. But like Could be visiting Dara somewhere at the end of the season, the way he's going. 1544, terrific 100 points. Again, it could have been so much more, the Chelsea stuff, Haaland. Again, he missed one or two against Brentford at home. Seriously, there could have been so much damage done this game week. There's probably 40 points on the floor for the triple captainers, so don't need to remind them too much about what happened this game week. It's been such a frustration, but Walker, not too bad. Foden, Saka again. Everyone's got the Saka. Anyone near 100 to 80 is without doubt got the Saka. Apart from Maguire, that was a bit left field. Yeah, he went off at halftime. He was subbed. He had the yellow. He was just being destroyed by Luton. And I don't know if it was Chong or um, uh, anyway, that's the crack there. And I think Casemiro was lucky not to get sent off. Seriously lucky after being 2-0 up. Sean Gilday having a terrific season as well, but a little bit 62. Everyone's waking up here now. So I've got to get this wrapped up quick before the critters all wake up here. Sean Gilday, 77 points, trip cap. Again, it's that 77. I've got 70. I'm not done it. It's like frustration. Tony is interesting. Not many of Tony, but there's no Saka. So there's always some sort of a compromise. I would suggest Sean would be looking at getting Saka in. There's a free hit in the bench boost, so a bit light and chips. So it's going to be awful hard. I think it's just try and get that top three or top four to be the to win the Kirk Clapp Memorial, which is like the four places, like the best runner up, the top three. Try and get the top three, but yeah, look, you never know. Johnny will have to blow out here somehow and make some terrible mistakes, but I think Fergie's got the best shot there, and obviously Dara's not far off the pace with the trip cap. There's no harm done really. Mostly everyone in the top 10K have done the trip cap this game week. So it's kind of zero sum game really. Connor Freely is having a terrific season. Just a shout out for Con. Great sportsman. In all codes. Watkins good. Alvarez still sticking there. Probably no need to get rid of Alvarez, but a lot of people want to be getting Slanky in now. I hear he's got a double game week, 29 or whenever 28, one of those game weeks. Bournemouth have two. I think they may have Sheffield United at home. I could be saying Porkies, but they've got two good game weeks coming up. Areola, Estupian, 83 is solid. Again, could have been so much more, but at least he's got Saka there. Roy Harford, last year's winner of the Christy Nicholson. Kelleher, yeah, possibly shrewd enough. What did Kelleher get? We're going to Rovers now. Tony's in nearly. It's well Tony or Solanke. I think I'm gonna. You have to see. I'm not sure about Brentford. Did play very well last night, except for that defensive blunder. So funny enough, they have attacking threat, so you can't go too gung ho against Brentford. They have too many. Mbuemo will come back, but Wissa and Tony, they are very threatening. So Rory here, okay, 83 overall. Again, could have been so much more. It's a bit of a frustrating chip this week for everyone. Watkins is fine. Tony is fine. I think Tony or Solanke is fine to go with either, or Hoyland. Most people won't be going, so I'm definitely on the Hoyland train. I think he's 7 goals in so many games. 7 goals in about 3 or 4 games. So he's on fire. That's when Garnacho and Rashford passed the ball to him. But yeah, he's got plenty in the Arsenal train, but no Saka. Could them two cancel out Saka? Stupian Bowen is, wouldn't put you off Bowen because West Ham some good games coming up. Foden. I think he can do a bit of twisting. He knows himself. He knows what he's doing there. Um, Keller's got them bonus those few points as well. Kieran Kiley is always up there doing well. He's always on it, Kieran. And Doherty, yeah, he's the rage. He hit the double game week just there. Ederson, fair enough, safe and solid, and a good 11 points. 103, terrific, good stuff. 99, he's having 99 ice creams down there, in Hollywood. Um, so Kieran's doing very, very well here. Saka again made the difference. Watkins, yeah, again, he's unlucky with Darwin there going off at half time, more or less. Virgil van Dijk, good. So there's he's I think he's made a good 20 points against the average there. 25 points. So it's been a good game. We could have been a lot more against people like me in the 40s, in the 50s. Could have really destroyed us this week. Stevie Stratnolan over in Perth in Australia, 395,000. So this is all good game ranks here. Good, obviously, 27,000, top 27,000 for JC. 86 is good, solid stuff. Again, trip cap used. I think this is like what goes on is people have this fear, the fear of missing out. And what happens if Haaland goes ballistic? He's got two hatties. Everyone's trip capped him if you've not done it. So it's a massive, massive, massive risk not going. So it's probably the sensible decision in the end. But it's a game at the end of the day, and it's having fun and not to let fear rule you so much that you can control the fear. Then you'll go further than those who fear the fear. In FPL, that's the guru. That's why I'm here to give that crazy advice, even though I'm not living the advice. Um, I give it though. De Bruyne, so interesting team. You'll have to think about Bruno. It's not been his season. He should have scored against Luton. He's just not clinical best, and he's something just not right. People say the captaincy is weighing him down, but I think he can wear it. I think he can. I didn't stop him before. Um, Give the captaincy back to Maguire. Not. Look, there's good stuff there. Palmer to come back in. Look, going forward, he seems to be fine. Really, no. Again, Stevie's got to be applauded. Not much in regard to Liverpool. He's had to let the Liverpool double game week go there, which is very, very brave. Loaded up on City like myself, and I had the Gomez in a pair of three. So I think that game week, Stevie would be very, very happy. Generally, he's top eight. He's in a good position. Okay, 503 doesn't look like going to win it. Stranger things have happened. 84 down. But it's a tall order to overtake these guys. Owen Cunyon, lots of people have been praising what Owen's been doing this season, top nine. I've been hearing. Foden, look, double game week with Carlson, not too bad. So um, got the three Arsenal there. Virgil van Dijk, so Watkins, triple cap Darwin. Now that was looking awful good for a first half of on Saturday, whenever it was, until he got the injury. So unlucky there. Jack Carney needs to shout out here. Um, Needs a shout out. So he's got all his chips intact. So good position. Again, he's about 80 odd down. And the leader here, so 87. So Ja will be kind of very happy where he is at the minute. Only 87 down. He's got all his chips, so he needs to start making some decisions, I suppose. Doughty was not bad to the decision there. João Pedro with the injury, Darwin, so that was unlucky there. Um, um, Everyone's waking up here, so I'll have to go. Mark Phillips. Okay, Marky. Good game week. 96. Palmer, Louise, that what's his name again? Luis Diaz. That was a good call. Maguire was a bit moot. You're thinking maybe handy one against Luton, but it's just never easy. 2-0 up, you're cruising, and loads of yellow cards. FE'24 got lucky to get away that 2-1. Um, but overall, it's a terrific game week. He's got, I suppose, you have to do the triple captain if you're in his situation. Top 11 like the others, you have to play it safe and play that fine line between fear, hope, and um, Lulaism, is that's the word, or extravagance. Liam Herr, 96, triple cap. Some terrific scores here. Has real jumped him up the leaderboard. He needed that. He's only a free hit left, so a little bit open there, but still, but that 80 something from the top is, I think for Liam is try and get that top 10, just get that position there. So Saka again, brilliant. Anyone Saka, Watkins, and Walker. Huey Carney, good 91. Ryan Warden, 87. 81 there, trip cap. Now James E. Lyons, 71. Jackie Malone won't be happy with that. 61, that was tough. Went with De Bruyne captain, trying to be a bit differential and kind of crucified the touch. Well, you're not lost too much against Haaland. Like it's 18 versus 30. It's 12. It all adds up. But you just want to have just to get that little bit on top of others, the masses, and sometimes it's just not worth it in the end, I suppose. But again, it's that line. Bobby Rutter, manager at the Royal Albert Hall, doing well. Very, very solid player. Okay, I better get off here because the internet is kaput. So thanks anyway, folks, for joining us here. I'm done. We're out. Everyone's up here, so yeah. Oh, well, internet's just come back. This has happened to me before. So quickly, that's Bobby's doing well. He's safe and solid. It's going to be very hard to overtake. Top million, 83, still playing solid. Daniel Jordan, Sajender Kudra, he must be living out here somewhere in my spot. Farah Smodo, 74. These are all solid guys I have to somehow pass. Duncan Hannon's done well on the night. 79 is okay. It's par for the course this game week. Nicholas Lohman, the other manager from the Royal Albert Hall here in London. Again, not much between himself and Bobby Rutter. And Joy Fay, 103, just quick look. Heard about the injury to Allison, and I suppose it could have been better, really. 15, Walker, very good scores. Watkins, saw the usual. Bene, well done there. Gross is probably going to go up. So very, very good there from Joy. Good game week. Made lows against the masses. Good 30 points there on Tommy Quignon there. Sent 86 and Gary Higgins, Dave Martin with the 70. Again, Dave's not, but he's still got plenty of chips left. Sean Shaky Hair, a little bit mixed bag there, 70, 66. Clickety kick, loads of Jota and Darwin. Haaland had to go in. It's probably Ruben Diaz from Man City, possibly, yeah. Solanke's fine. No Saka. That's just a killer. The killer this week was Saka, not having him. The Guru killer, Kevin Kilbride, 77, good solid stuff. Just a trip cap left. So we also got Robbie Cunyon, 68, Patrick Caulfield, 68, 81 from the Lacer. He's dropped quite back a bit now. The last two was in the top 10 for a while, quite a while. Eamon Phillips is having a good season. 86, solid. Dennis Ring, Connor Hussey, Ross Common, number 5, 67. not happy to be anywhere near me, which but I'm coming up soon. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna just dilly dally and just finish, and then neither regions. So Jeremy Phillips in there as well, not far. The big friendly giant. Got an Ake, and then Ake gets rested against Brentford. That was so frustrating for them. But that's the pep roulette. Morgan Lyons, good solid 81. Saka doing well. Myself there. Just go down. Richardson there. We featured 44th coming up there. Still a couple of chips. You can do a bit of damage. Rise up them ranks. Never give up hope. Always keep believing. Starman there. 2.8 million. Probably 120 odd off top is it? The 220 odd off, sorry, 220 odd off. Yeah, we can forget about it, can't we? Get 200 when you're in that 220 odd sort of. I'm 1402, 185. I can't believe it. I've always kind of thought you should be within 100 of the top in the Christy Nichols. That really have, you're kind of well out of it at that stage. 185, 200 is just like, you're not going to make it up. A few others, just quickly, James Crane there. Loads of hits there in Mopai, Salah. Salah didn't start the following game after the 2-goal brace. I think he scored two, did goal and assist at least, anyway. And that, I think, beating Brentford 4-1 away. God, they jacked that game in, didn't they? Shane Healy, 50. Seems that he's over here. He's over in Australia now with the Oracle. Everyone seems to be in Australia, so that's more or less the story there. Yeah, I have invited Christy Kilcourse and William Nestor back into the Christy Nicholson, but like we're all fine. It's all grand at the end of the day, we'll all meet up for a beer and laugh about it. Next season we'll start all over again. We'll see. Quick look at the King of the Travellers. I haven't checked too much. No, didn't really. I'm not really checked. I'm lucky to get this show in before I go back to Kuala Lumpur tomorrow or today. Actually, go today. It's been a good trip. Just lose out to Jamesy Lyons there. Well done, Jamesy. I was kind of trying to hope to do as well as I can in this, but no hope at the stage here. Yeah, Kieran Kiley winning out to Christie there, and Shane Healy losing to Dave Martin. Yeah, it's all there. Joining and still in this, okay. But if he wins this, he'll have to collect the trophy. Stevie Nolan, 86, good stuff, beating Shaky. Shaky's kind of gone off the boil here. He'll have to figure. I know he's well on it. He's well in the draft and all that as well. So, yeah, that draft is something else. Happy enough with how the drafts. Well, let's see the standings anyway. Standings, Joey's still winning this thing, 55, well out ahead. Fergie, Walsh, Liam Hurd. Now Richardson's doing really well for his position. Sean Gilday, Mark, all these are like top 15ers, top 10ers. So Richie's doing very well here, more than he should be entitled to, considering. And keep it up, bro. You're not too far. 10 points off is about 3 wins and a draw. So it's not impossible. Yeah, the draft duo thing. The draft duo thing. I went in the qualifier league. I finished 7th, which is very disappointing. I wanted to finish 5th. I was a 12, so not entirely happy. But that was the qualifier. Catching events, the catching events 2. So I went into, I think, the tier 4. I think it is tier 4 league. So there's like tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's quite good standard this year in League 4. Yeah, it looks like I did win this week, 46 still second, equal 9 points. I lost one, won three, lost one, and I think it's just basically on points scored. So 213, good healthy score 118. Results. I don't know any of these guys. Roman Tucker was yeah, his team was a lot of Reds in there. So I don't know this week. Stevie Stretz in this, Mark the Oracle Phillips in this, James the the Maverick Lions is still is all on. A lot of the lads from the Christian Nick are in this draft thing, but this league here I'm in, I don't know anyone in it. So I just want to get these guys done and move on to tier League 4, tier 3 if I can. And yeah, the draft has been going really well. Really happy with this. Well, I've got a good team together. Had loads of double game week guys this week going. Like Rodrigo's been brilliant. I wanted him. I specifically was really relieved to have him. And De Bruyne was a double weeker. Unlucky with Diego Jota, Gakpo. I got him in like an 8th round pick. I couldn't believe it. I'll take it. Casemiro is a punt. Um, of course, you know, he could score, but then a lot he doesn't. I got Shaw, got a lot of United in there. Welbeck is doing bits and pieces. So um, yeah, so for next week in the draft, I'm fine. I'm just the way it's kind of worked this game week. Just have to take out Jota and Gakpo, and I've got bits and pieces on the bench there, so I'm fine. It's just like a bit of luck the way it works sometimes in FPL. While I'm here, I can try and change it. Yeah, well, I'll just go more attacking. Don't know if Poe is playing, but if Shaw is fit, he did go off again. Um, but they'll kind of know pretty quick. He's been going off at half time. If Poe did play, I'll probably give him a go over Shaw. He did, so he's fit. He's fit again. I'd rather Moreno, but um, do I have a? I don't know. I have. So double trouble. Shaw is fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks, folks, for everything. I'll leave it at that while I'm here. Got something done, and you gotta get your transfers. I have to look at my transfers. Who I want to get in and out of that. Oh yeah, lucky I've got Turner in there as well. But then again, I don't know if he's playing. That could be a transfer. Don't think Turner's playing, which is a bummer. So I'll have to check that. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at the. Yeah, just do it. Might as well figure out what the hell there is here. This is the way to do it. Is you can just go to goalkeepers, show who's available. That guy from Luton is available, but he's got an off game week. He's got doubles coming up. I just need somebody to get me out of stuck. Fabianski possibly won't play. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit goosed, I think, with this. Sells, is he? I think he's the new keeper, so gonna have to take a chance and sells. He sells, and then this Odyssey guy. Might as well plan ahead anyway. And it's this guy Turner. Um, I think Steele is playing a lot of games. You just don't know. I'll sort it out anyway. Something's got Turner's out anyway, so Anyway, cheers, folks. Thanks for joining us here. For you, that was a bit of a rundown, a review of Game Week 25, 26 mini game, week blank. It's going to be fun to see how everyone is going to be um, circumnavigating that game week. If you've done it the wrong way around, free hits will be used. So thanks very much. Over and out here in sunny Cameron Heights. Don't know if you can see, that's where we are. Uh, yeah, sunny Cameron Heights there. Okay, folks. Thanks very much. Guru, over and out. All done with. Nice to get a bit done.